Hi guys, Lori here. Today we are going to talk about some very easy ways to almost instantly increase your sales. I know, increasing sales sounds good, right? We all want to be earning a little bit more. And the cool thing about Avon is you decide when you get a raise. So if you're ready and you've decided, I'm going to let you know how. And it is quite easy. All right, step one, we have to get books in hands, right? Are you truly sharing books with 3 to 5 new people every day? Are you taking books with you? So here's how easy it is, guys, okay? When your books come in, you instantly get them worked, get them labeled, write on them, stickers, stamps, whatever it is that you do, get your information on your books. Take 21 books and put them in your car. Okay, 21, that's the 3 a day. If you want to go 5 a day, do 35. Put those books in your car ready to go. And then you can put a few in your purse or your bag or whatever it is you're carrying that day and just restock as needed. And as you're out and about, they're right there with you. You're never going to be caught without a book, and you just start getting them out there. So toward the end of the week, if you've got a lot of books left, then you haven't been doing your job and you're not meeting your goals, and you might need to spend a little extra time. You might need to go out on a Thursday or a Friday, or even Saturday, and do a little extra work and make sure you get those books out. So when you're handing out the books, what do we need to do? We need to get follow-up information. If you just hand that book to somebody and walk away, you're not going to get a result. You might as well have stuck it in a trash can. Honestly, when I do a toss, which is when I just leave them in driveways, I get one hit out about every 300 books. So if you're just putting a book in a hand and walking away, approximately 1 in 300 are going to call you. Is that what you want? No, not at all. You're not making good use of that book. So here's what you do, and it's easy, okay? Anyone can do it. You want to get a book directly in somebody's hands, not just leave it at the doctor's office or on a bench. I mean, those things are great, but those are not active selling. That's passive selling. So you're back to that 1 in 300. We want active selling. We want better results. So you need to get it right in somebody's hand. Super easy. All you're going to do is take that book and hold it out, get it right up in their personal space. Don't say, do you want an Avon book? Say, hey, I've got something for you, and hand them an Avon brochure. Because it's right in their space, they're going to go ahead and take it. Okay, they're a little uncomfortable with that in their space, so they're going to take it. The minute they touch and take that book, you've got a little rapport with them. The really important step now is getting that follow-up information. Don't ask, can I call you in a couple of days and see if you needed anything? There's so much wrong with that statement. One, you're opening yourself up to a yes or no. Most of them are going to say no. 99.9999% are going to say, oh, honey, I'll call you. And they might really mean it, and they're not going to call you. I'm telling you, they're not. The other thing wrong with that is you said if you found something you want. You know that you can save them money. You know that we've got amazing products. Don't if yourself right out of a sale, okay? Don't if yourself out of having an opportunity to help somebody out. So what you're going to say instead is, what is the best way for me to reach you to follow up, phone or email? You see what I did there? That's not yes or no. 99.999% of the people now are going to just give you one or the other. They're not even going to think about it. Make sure you've got something out ready to capture that information so you don't have to dig around. So either have a notepad and a pen. I like to put it directly into the note feature on my phone so all the little notes don't get lost. Maybe you keep a notebook in your bag. Whatever it is you do. If you feel like you're going to forget to ask or chicken out, there are a couple things you can do. You can put a blank Post-it note on the cover of every brochure. Your customer's going to see that and say, hey, what's this for? And you'll go, oh yeah, I need your phone or your email or your whichever is easier for you, your phone number or your email address so I can contact you in a couple days. Still very easy. Another thing you can do are like those carnival type tickets and staple or tape one to the front of every book. And then you're going to offer a drawing for anyone that orders, or you can even do it for just anyone you've contacted during that month. I usually do them monthly, and you're just going to need a name and some contact info. So if they win your drawing can be for, something small, a hand cream, a bubble bath. It can be for the opportunity to get 20% off of their order. You decide, you structure it how you want to. But so far we've got to get the books in their hands. right? We have to use those books, and we have to follow up. Okay, here's some more follow-up information. Who exactly are you going to follow up on? So yes, you've been out working, and you're going to have between 21 and 35 people that have taken books, hopefully, right? If you've been doing your job, and that's a great start. But what about people you gave books to last month or last campaign? What about people that order from you regularly, but you haven't heard from in a while? What about your skincare customers? It's been 2 months and they probably need a refill. So you need to kind of keep an ongoing follow-up list, and don't limit yourself. And I used to make that mistake. I would follow up just on whoever I had given campaign 19 to. Well, what about somebody that had campaign 18 but didn't have an order yet? Or campaign 17 even, and I've called them 17 and 18 and they didn't have an order. Maybe when I call them during campaign 19 and let them know that book they have is still good, they're going to be ready for that order. And I've had it happen. And sometimes they're big orders. I've gotten a $50 order just because I wasn't scared to keep following up. So do that. Do your follow-up. And really, guys, that's all there is to it. When you call them to follow up, what are you going to say? Oh, well, I was calling to see if there was anything you wanted in the book. No, be ready. And it's not that hard, folks, really. Just call them and say hi, introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Lori. I'm with Avon. I met you, outside Gordman's the other day. It was so cool. What a great sale we found. Hey, speaking of sales, did you see the offer on page such and such on blah, blah, blah? It's one of my favorite products because... Be ready. Look through the book and find something that you're excited about and share that excitement with somebody else. It's that easy. Maybe you've shared with somebody maybe it was a parent at a soccer game, and they're going to be out at soccer games and they're probably going to need some Bug Guard or some Skin So Soft. You're going to look for a targeted sale. Look for the item that you think they actually need, okay? And tell them about that. Now that's a lot of follow-up, right? You might have a lot of people to follow up, and maybe you don't get to work your business full-time. Maybe you have another job, and Avon is part-time or a hobby, right? Well, let's save you some time. You don't have to call every single person individually. You can do your follow-up with Facebook, text, email, and other methods like that. So if your orders say, like mine is due on Sundays, so usually Wednesday evening or Thursday is a good time to start. Put that message out there. Orders are due. Please start getting your orders in, and share that every which way. Get the orders in that you get, and that's that many people you don't have to work on now. So then my next step is personalized, kind of, sort of, follow-up. And what I'm going to do is send a Facebook message and or a text to the people that need some follow-up. Now, I'm not going to type it out every time. I'm going to copy and paste and send that exact same message to several different people. They still feel like they're getting that personal attention and personal follow-up. They're still more likely to comment back, but you are saving lots of time. So then when that list is handled and you get some of those answers back in, then it's time to prioritize. Do you have time to call everybody that's left? If yes, that's amazing. Do it. Your sales are going to be great. If you don't have time to call every one of them, at that point, you're going to start prioritizing. You're going to look at, okay, who orders large on a regular basis? That's a priority, right? Let's get those sales in. Who uses skincare and is probably due for, a refill, because you don't want to leave your customers without. They're going to get it somewhere else, and then they might not come back to you. Even though you've got a great product at a great price, they might decide something else was easier. You might just look at, who have I not heard from in a while? It's really time for me to reestablish this connection. So look at your list and prioritize. It's really not that hard. Maybe it's even, hey, last time this person wasn't a priority, so this time maybe they should be, okay? So I think that if you really will just put these things into place, you're going to see your sales increase almost immediately. I will tell you, when I started buying more books and using them, my sales increased. When I doubled my books, I doubled my sales. It works. It really works. So use these tips. Get those books out there. I would love to see some comments and hear some feedback about how well this has worked for you. Let's share our success stories. Good luck, everybody, and